Hello all, welcome to CAD Technologies. Today in this video we'll be seeing how to make a double armed lever. Now first thing as usual is to understand the drawing. The drawing is given here. There are two views. Assuming this is the front view, this will be the top view. Now in this view there is a section view which is cut at this location and is shown here. But the section view is not shown to the complete component, but it is shown only at certain locations. As you can see, I am trying to point them out. These type of section views are called your partial section views or your breakout section views. They are named different in different softwares. Creo has local section view, CATIA and SolidWorks has breakout section view. Now, breakout section view actually shows section view at a desired location by sketching a spline. Over here, I wanted to show only at this location, though the section view is shown here. Similarly, the same section view I want to be shown here as well. So, the section view is shown here as well. Now, here the internal feature to be understood is the 38 diameter hole which is passing through, as well as the slot cut as you can see, which is again passing through as well. Now that we have understood the views, let's begin making this model using CATIA. Now, this is a simple part module exercise. So again, mechanical design, we can go into a part design. As I've already told you, this is the top view. I'll be using the top view to create the 65 circle up to 65 length. Again, using my pad command, taking the top view. Since it's a circle, I'm not setting it properly. I can make it either way. Is added up to 65. Now, whatever features we are trying to see which is here is actually starting from a distance of 5 from the base. As in this is my base, it's starting from 5 mm. So let me try to take a plane from the base towards the other side to 5 mm. On this we can start adding the materials one after the other. Now taking the top view, this is my reference. I'd like to take my references first. Now I'll start making my sketches, which is this. We already know that there is a direct slot available. This is already, this slot explanation is given in your Sketcher tutorial. You can go through the Sketcher tutorial. I'll post the link below just for your understanding. This is 32. Now, we know the distances, so let me try to give the distances as well. Yes, 135. Let me give constraints. I just moved to check what the constraint is missing. So I've understood that the constraint is missing is vertical constraint. So let's try to give the vertical constraint. Now there's a straight line which is coinciding with the circle. Let me take the straight line. I'd like to give the rounds later using the fillet command. This is 42. Until and unless it's provided elsewhere, like as in over here we have 25 and 67. I cannot give them using fillet, so I'll give them in the sketch itself. But these ones can be given in your fillet command. This is your profile. Let me try to trim off which we don't need and say exit. Now adding this, I think the profile is open. Yeah, it's open over here. Let me try to close that. This is supposed to be added up to 16 as shown in the drawing. It's supposed to be 16. Now, using the same 5 plane, we need to make this shape onto the other side. So I'm trying to use the new plane. As you can see, I've selected the new plane. On this, I'm trying to use pad sketch, selecting the new plane. Now, over here, I would require to make the sketches. I'll be using these as my references because I need these two as 42 in the, and because I need to maintain 42. Now, this is my reference. This particular circle of 42 dia has a different addition of material in comparison to the remaining portion. So let me make the remaining portion first and then make the 26 addition of material. For that, let me try to take references. As you can see, I have this reference. This dia is 42. It's at a distance from the main center of 25. This is my 25 and 110 is the overall length. That is from here to the center is 110. Now from here the profiles begin. Understanding this is 67 and then a straight line. So I'll be using this as my reference too, and then take a straight line and then give 67 till here. This has to maintain tangency. So let me try to give the dimensions and constraints. And this is 67. These should be in line with each other this way. Now the other one is the below portion, which is 25 and the straight line. Arc 25 is what I'm talking about. So from here there is an arc tangent and this is 25 and has a straight line to the end. Again, let me maintain the constraints and give the dimensions. And this should again be in the same line. This is the profile. Now other profiles, whatever I'm supposed to add, let me finish that as well. This is the first one and I have to add here as well. This is the constraint sketch. Now once I exit, again it will add. Till where is it supposed to add? It is supposed to add to the same. So instead of repeating the 16 multiple times, I will select up to plane or up to surface and say OK. So the 16 need not be repeated over and over again. Now the overall distance of this addition of material, which is 42 dia, is 26. It's actually starting from the base, so I will be using the top plane to do so. I'll be using this as my reference and then I'd like to make the circle. Now while making the circle, it shows you concentricity as you can see on the screen right now. So I'll just give it that way and then add the material. This is supposed to be done up to 26. Now there's a slot cut on this, so I can directly make a cut. As we all know, we have a slot command as a direct command, and the distance between these two is 30, which is already provided in the drawing. Now it has to maintain concentricity with the previous slot, whichever we have added. So we'll try to maintain that first before removing the material. And once we exit, it can cut. While cutting, it has to cut through as shown in the local section view or the breakout section view. So it is actually cut. Now remaining all the holes, please do not use a pocket command to drill holes. There is a hole command which can be used to drill or for drilling operations. You can use that as well. So of course up to next we know the dia, which is 38. Let me position it. Again, it is mandatory to maintain concentricity. Don't leave it because it's exactly at the center, because if you make any changes, the model will not auto update. It is very mandatory that the model should auto update and we follow feature based approach. Now the last hole is for this feature, which is actually 22 and position the profile. These are the holes in the drawing. Apart from that, final operations are your finishing operations. So we have 35 typical. That means all the edges are of 35 wherever there are rounds. So I'm giving the rounds as you can see. Just 35. This is your double arm lever. You can practice the same by following a step-by-step approach. You will get through the feature-based process as well. If you are willing to learn further advanced level of CATIA, you can contact us. I'll drop the link for the Sketcher tutorial as well as the training details in the description below. Please look into it. Meanwhile, like and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.